2024 has been a year of change for me. Some of it good, some of it not so good, but that's prompted me to make a change on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to talk about that in just a little bit, but let me give you a little background about what's been happening this year. In January of 2024, I lost my job. I had an awesome full-time job that company had been working for 9 years. We were acquired and I was basically redundant at that point and got let go. So that prompted me to do some new stuff in my life. I started looking for a job, but I'm in the tech industry and realized that right away it's going to be real tough to find a new job. And I'm turning 50 this year. Well, I turned 50 yesterday, and I thought, you know what? I want to embark upon my own. I don't want to be under somebody else's thumb to rely on my income. Because I've been laid off twice through acquisitions in my career, and it's not a fun experience. And I thought, you know what, I want to take control of my destiny. So in January, that caused me to make some changes. One of those was I started ramping up my photography business a little bit more. So I made some changes to my photography business. I started down one path, decided I was going to go a different direction, and have really contracted it quite a bit in most areas, at least in terms of portraiture, but I have moved into more real estate photography. So I've been doing a lot more real estate photography and drone work, which is cool. But another thing came out as a result of this. As I was working on my YouTube channel, people were reaching out to me with questions about how to do things on YouTube and asking me if I would manage their YouTube channels for them. So that kind of started a new business for me, and where I've been spending time managing other people's YouTube channels. As a result of that, my channel has been a little bit stagnant because I haven't been able to devote the time to updating videos and creating new videos the way I wanted to. But at the same time, I've been learning a lot about YouTube. So that's kind of where this change is headed. But let me give you a couple more updates. In April, out of the blue, I had a heart attack. So that set me back a little bit. And then just a few weeks ago, I developed some really bad kidney stones, and that forced me to have kidney surgery. So just recovering from that. And then yesterday, I turned 50. So it's a good time for me to just make some reflections, make some changes, and maybe do a little pivoting on this particular YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, I do have another YouTube channel. It's called Matt Reviews Stuff and Teaches Things. Great name, right? I know. That channel is actually a little bit larger than this channel. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pivoting. I have found that I have a lot more passion around helping people out with YouTube right now than I do creating photography tutorial videos. I'm still probably going to do a few of those, but I'm going to move them over to my other channel, the Matt Reviews Stuff and Teaches Things. That's where I find that it makes more sense, because that channel is primarily a tutorial channel, a review channel, a place to just kind of let me explore. And I'm going to move this channel over to more YouTube creator help. But more specifically, I'm going to do small business YouTube creator help. I'm not about coming on here and telling everybody, here's what you need to do to go viral on YouTube. What I want to do is help small business owners who want to start marketing their business on YouTube. And whether that means gaining more clients for them or just helping them become an authority in their space on YouTube. It's been a fun ride for me to do this so far. I've been helping a number of people with gaining more coaching clients through YouTube channels. And I'm talking about YouTube channels that may only have 100 subscribers, but yet they're making a couple $1,000s just with less than 100 subscribers. In fact, one of the channels has 66 subscribers, and we have pulled in just a few months over $2,400 from those 66 subscribers. And so it's fun to help people be able to see the potential in YouTube and make money there. So one of the things I want to do is I'm going to start offering tutorials that are common sense tutorials. I'm not going to be all about clickbait and trying to make you believe that you are going to make, $35,000 in a weekend if you follow my proven formula. That's not what I'm about. I'm about authentic growth on YouTube and just learning how to use this platform and understanding the wheels behind this and how you can make money with YouTube, not directly through YouTube, but using YouTube as a platform and all of the other ways that income can be generated from that. And I'm also primarily targeting Generation X people. I'm Gen X. Like I said, I just turned 50 yesterday, and I have found that there are so many amazing creative people in this space, but I don't feel like they're being served on YouTube right now. And so that's kind of my target. And I understand that some of you are going to probably unsubscribe and move away from my channel because you came here for photography tips and tutorials, and I respect that and I understand that. It would be awesome if you would stick around. But again, I understand, YouTube is a big place with a lot of creators, and if you're here for photography, this is probably not where you're going to want to hang out. So with that, If you are interested in this, I've put a link in the description below to my new newsletter. It's going to be a newsletter. I'll try to push out an article about once a week with helpful tips and kind of just some behind the scenes stuff of what makes me tick and what I'm enjoying on YouTube and just enjoying in life in general. I hope it would be an interesting read for people. I'd love it if you'd click that link and subscribe to the newsletter. When you click that link, you will get a newsletter that's got an actionable tip that you can use right away. One quick tip for people who are thinking about starting a YouTube channel. Your first video, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be real. It just needs to be you. It just needs to be authentic. I really encourage you to just set up your smartphone, put it on a stand or a little book or whatever you got to do. Just press record and just talk about what's on your heart. Just get comfortable being in front of the camera. If you're a small business owner, maybe you do something really quick behind the scenes that's unique about your business. If you run a bakery, for example, maybe you give a quick lesson on how to bake the perfect loaf of bread, or you just show the behind the scenes of what's involved in preparing your bakery to make that loaf of bread. There are any number of things you can do as a small business creator that target your particular audience. So going forward, you're going to see more videos, more tips on things like that. I'm going to try to commit to doing one video a week. That has been a really big struggle for me so far this year in 2024 because of all of the roadblocks that have come at me. But I'm going to try to commit to that and do the best that I can with that. Again, I really thank you for coming along on this journey with me. If you have any questions or comments about what you would like to see from a YouTube educator, about how I can maybe help you move your needle forward on your YouTube journey, then I'd love if you leave a comment below. And while you're down there, it'd be awesome if you would click like and subscribe and even share this with your friends who might be thinking about starting a YouTube channel. So with that, I look forward to seeing your comments below and having some future conversations with you.